I don't know any other way to put this, but sometimes I'll be recording a video or I'm on a podcast or I'm just talking day to day in my conversation and I catch the Holy Ghost. It's like my words start to flow like water. My thoughts are smooth as butter. Everything lines up perfectly. And I'm just such in the moment, in the zone, that I amaze myself at the stuff I say sometimes. And I don't mean that in an egotistical or conceited way. What I'm talking about here is that we often, as teenagers and young adults, we begin to feel as if we need to hold ourselves back, like, oh, I can't show people that. I don't want them to think I'm better than them. I don't want them to think I think that I'm better than them, when in reality, I'm just showing me. I'm just putting it out there for the world to see who and what I am. I'm just letting the world know that Lawrence is who he says he is. When I look in that mirror, I love myself. And it ain't nothing wrong with loving yourself. It's like this the world, society, whatever you want to call it, put this box on us that says you must stop here. You must stop here. Oh no, you can't love yourself that much. You can't celebrate yourself that much. You can't be happy about yourself that much. No, no, you gotta hold yourself back. You gotta hold yourself back. You can't love yourself that much. Says who? Now, for those of you who don't know, my name's Lawrence Harris. I'm a youth empowerment speaker. I'm 19 years old, right? I'm 19. And I spent the last 4 years, so since the age of 15, I've been out here specializing in helping teenagers and young adults build self love, confidence, resilience, and overall a positive outlook on life. Because you look outside, you see so much pain. You see so many people hurting. You see people in bad situations. They getting abused. They getting touched. Stuff happens to people. It's wild out here. You see addiction. But at the end of the day, where we have been does not need to determine where we shall go for the rest of our life. Yes, that pain you went through when you were younger, that's real. Yes, the pain you went through today is real. Yes, that job loss, that homelessness, that addiction, that family struggle, whatever that you went through, yeah, that pain is real. That's real. But you do not have to be defined by your struggles. You are defined by what you decide to be defined by yourself. You are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by what you choose to be defined as. Right? Exodus 3:14. And God said, I am that I am. I am what I choose to be. I am what I decide to be. Yeah, things happen to me. Yeah, things happen to you. But you're not what happened. You are what you decide to be. The world gonna have so many different opinions of you. The world is gonna say dress this way, talk this way, act this way, look this way, think this way, have your hair this way. But guess what? You do not have to be defined by what the world chooses to define you as. You're defined by what you choose to define yourself as. You are your own unique child of God. You are the beauty of the world. You are the result of billions upon billions of years of evolution. You are the result of a divine creator. You are the result of sperm and egg coming together and creating life. You are the result of the Big Bang. You are the result of everything going exactly right for you to be watching this video at this exact moment. And this is bigger than me. This is bigger than getting my views up. This is bigger than getting my consultations up. Hit that link in that bio. This is bigger than me getting my book sales up. Amazon, hit that link in that bio. This is bigger than me getting my follower count up. Subscribe, Instagram, TikTok in that bio. This is bigger than that. This is about the impact that we are going to leave on the world. I know that might sound like a crazy goal, but with the internet, you can put a video up and you don't know who gonna see that. You don't know if somebody behind that screen watching the video and they like, Lawrence, you really speaking to me. You hitting my soul. I've had that happen to people before. I've had people watch my videos and they comment, man, I'm loving the content. Keep it up. Man, this content. It was a guy recently actually. He got commented on one of my reels. He said something like, my video helped him to go into the mental hospital because he realized he was going through some stuff. And he understood that help is available. You just got to go out there and get it. And then the opportunities are available. The chances are out there. There are things that are right in front of you. You just got to open your eyes and see it. You have to understand that even when the world tries to tell you that you can't, you can. Even when the world tells you that, oh, there's no way, God always makes a way. Even when the world tells you that, oh, you can't dress like, you can't talk like that, you can't dress like that, you can't be like that. So, Jesus was himself. The 12 disciples, they were murderers. Paul was a murderer. Whole bunch of them were cheaters. They were some of the most despicable people ever until they said, I'm not defined by what I did. I'm defined by who I am moving forward. I'm not defined by what happened last week, last month, last year. I'm defined by what I decide to make of myself. I'm defined by what I decide to create. I'm defined by what I decide to build. I'm defined not by what the world says I am, not by the expectations of society. Because society will say one thing today, say another thing tomorrow. They just say you gotta dress like this, talk like this, be like this today, but then the whole opposite tomorrow. So what you need to understand is that even when it feels as if, oh, you can't, you can. God makes a way. And when you embrace that thing about you, for me, it's speaking. For me, I can get on behind this microphone and talk for 3 hours straight. I've done it before. But maybe your thing is art. Maybe your thing is music. Maybe your thing is cooking. Maybe your thing could be cleaning. You might be exceptional at cleaning. People will pay you for that. People will pay you to clean their house. People will pay you to paint their walls. People will pay you to fix their car. People will pay you if you bring value. And God gives you a gift that delivers value that you're meant to go and give to the world. It's like God gives you your way out. That pain you went through, that actually might be your way out. Because the fire actually strengthens the steel. The way you get steel is you take iron and you heat it up. You melt it. You have to hammer it. And boom, you get steel. You can't just go from iron to steel. No, you gotta go iron, fire, hammer, copper, all these materials and all this heat and this pressure and this ooh. And then you get steel. You can't just go from coal to diamond. You got to go coal, pressure, heat, years and years and years and years of pressure and heat. Diamond. The reason why diamonds are so valuable is because you can't just get it anywhere. It takes pressure, it takes heat. So whenever you're going through something tough in life, I want you to know that this pressure, this heat, this fire isn't meant to break you. It's here to make you. You shall not be cooked under the pressure. You are letting the pressure cook you and refine you and turn you from raw to purified, to turn you from iron to steel, to turn you from weak to strong, to turn you from broken to built. Because you are not broken. You aren't a mistake. You're not just here taking up space. You're not a burden to people. You are a divine child of God. Whatever that means to you. Divine child of the universe. Divine child of your family, of evolution, of biology. You are a miracle. The most unlikely thing to ever happen in the world, in the universe, in all of history is your birth. Because imagine if the bus was 5 minutes late before your mom and dad met. Or imagine if your aunt, or your cousin, or your niece, or your nephew, or any of these little tiny details was just slightly different. Imagine if in 1941 your great grandfather died in World War One. Well, it would have been World War Two. He would have never met your grandma. Your mom would have never been born. Your dad would have never been born. You would have never been born. You wouldn't be watching the video. The most unlikely, miraculous, statistically unlikely thing to ever happen is your birth. It is a gift hand delivered to you by God Himself. So I want you to take this video as your sign to go out there and take that gift of life and magnify it. to be fruitful and multiply the blessing that you have been given, that skill you got, that talent you got, that creativity, that power in your voice, that music, that art, that ability to clean a house, that strength, that teaching, that wisdom. Take that, multiply that, be fruitful upon the earth, and all things are possible through God. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Make sure you hit them links in the description for one-on-one consultation with me, buying my books on Amazon, as well as my social media. And if you happen to have a organization, a church, I've spoken at churches before. I'm not a pastor, but I have spoken at churches, schools, nonprofits, youth organizations, or you want to bring me on a podcast, Lawrence at lawrenceharris.com. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and remember, stay blessed, and you can get through anything if you believe.